Hey guys, we are back at Covenant, and today we have a tour of the armor shop, as well as a small repair area and the bar at the pack outpost we've been working on. Now I've been having a ton of fun junkifying this place up and just building around the existing structures inside the main walls here at Covenant. Now I have had to limit some of the junk decoration just because my frame rates have started dropping pretty heavily. Now if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you'll be notified whenever I upload a video. And with that said, let's get started. So here we are at the armor shop. You can see a couple of sets of armor there through the chain link. Now before we go in, let's take a quick walk around the structure just so we can see what we're dealing with. Over here we have a little junk pile just sitting outside the repair area. And then we have the bar. Now to the left of the bar we have a little outdoor seating area as well as a pick-me-up station. Now the Nuka World Raiders really love these things. You can just walk up, grab a handful of chems, and have your own little party, I guess. Now the seating area out here looks like there's a little bit of food laid out as well as some beer. These guys look to be pretty heavy drinkers. Now over to the right of the entrance, we have a little food prep area. You can see there's a grill with some food laid out on it, as well as some fuel laying around. Well, hello. Looks like we got a guy just hanging out. Really is keeping an eye on us too. Let's keep it moving. Now heading towards this back corner, we can see a little bit of meat storage. Looks like some mutant hound meat and some other stuff I can't really identify. And then in the back we have some specialty meat for our cannibals. Looks like there's a little butcher area there. Some alcohol and what is that, buff out? I guess you might need a little extra strength when you're butchering through that meat. And over here, through these windows, we can see into the bar. Well, I guess the people in the bar can take a look out and have a little show watching the butcher work. Now, as I mentioned in the previous video, the commander of this outpost is pretty paranoid and only lets certain people live inside the inner walls. And we'll get a better idea of that when we check out the armor shop in a little bit. But before we head over there, let's take a closer look inside the bar. Now, I had a lot of fun decorating the bar, and I think it turned out pretty well. You should let me know what you think down in the comment section. Of course, you have your pack colors hanging on the wall. Definitely have to let everyone know that the pack are in town. Now, back behind the bar, we can see there's quite a bit of storage. Some empty bottles there. A little chem box, just in case the pick-me-up station is too far. Looks like some Deezer's lemonade as well as some Nuka-Cola. A few cartons of cigarettes there and some food. Plenty of alcohol. I mean, it is a bar after all. Now over here we have a little seating area for the bartender. Looks, what is that? Bloat fly meat? Well, guess you can't be too picky. And then of course on the bar there's plenty of beer laid out, as well as some beer underneath the bar. And of course there's a shotgun, just in case, well, you need a little extra protection. And of course some caps as well. Now on this other side of the bar, looks like there's a few places set out for people standing around having a good time. Some whiskey and beer. Even a sweet roll. I don't know if I trust a sweet roll made by a raider. Now coming around this way, we just have more junk laid on the ground. Looks like some stray caps just laying about. That's odd. And over here we have another seating area. Looks like these guys are playing checkers and having some beer. Now over in this area we have a little chem den. We have some chems laid out on the table there. Looks like even a little chemistry set for making a few extras. There's another cap stash there. These guys are doing pretty well for themselves. Not sure what all that radiated blood is for. And an IV stand too. Jeez. That's pretty hardcore. Wonder what that feels like. Well, let's head outside and check out that armor shop. Now here's another look at that small junk pile there. Looks like a bombed out fridge and a little baby carriage as well. What is that, an AC unit? Huh. Well, I guess you could use that for harvesting parts. Now here is the front of the armor shop. You can see in addition to armor, there's some weapons and ammo sitting out there. We'll take a closer look at that in a minute. But first we can see a small repair area here. Looks like working on this Nuka-Cola machine. Maybe he's turning it into one of those pick-me-up stations. Now heading over here, we have a little weapons repair area. You can see got a garbage can there with some weapons just waiting to be repaired. Looks like he's working on a shotgun there and some more gun parts on that table. Now heading into the shop, looks like a Raider power armor and a pack mask on that mannequin. Of course some more wares on this torn apart shelving. Mostly ammo and guns it looks like. More weapons sitting out over here by the counter. Nice and junky. Just the way I like it. Now heading back this way, we can check out the small workshop shed. Wow, this guy's into some pretty heavy-duty stuff. Looks like he's repairing a mini nuke there. Have some robot parts laying around. Mentats, you know, for the little intelligence boost. Now this guy, who's been working on ammo and weapons for the commander of this particular outpost, is actually a former gunner. So He has a little bit of knowledge of working with robots, and I'd hate to see the pack with a small army of Assaultrons. That could be pretty dangerous. Looks like he's converted the workshop there into something that can create ammo. That's pretty useful. Even has a little radio set out, as well as some more tools. Nice setup he's got there. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like. Drop me a comment down below if you have any questions about this build or thoughts about any of my other builds, or any ideas for what you want to see me build next. Subscribe to see when my next video goes live. We'll be back here at Covenant working on the other two structures inside these concrete walls. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and until then, enjoy your time in the Commonwealth.